Hello, SeaNanners. This is a video response to your videos. As you might know, I'm trying to do a very bad impression of you, because today I will be showing you a video recipe of the banana and white and red wine sauce that I have made, dedicated to you, my good fella. So if we're going to start now, so if you'd like to come here, I'm going to start by getting a tablespoon of butter. We need 2 little bits here. And pour it into a pan, which is preheated. So that. What you want to do next is let that fry. Let that butter melt. While it's melting, you want to get your grapes. In this case, are cooperative grapes, and you want to come over here and wet them. Once you've done this, turn this down. If you want to come here and get the grapes and get 1.5 cups of grapes. So you just want to get a cup and just put grapes into them. This is a custom recipe. I came up with this not too long ago. So you want to get these cups. Yeah. And once you've done so, you want to get the 2 cups and come over here and just pour them in to the pan. Just pour them in. Just going to bring the heat back up. Now you just want to let them fry so they go a bit soft, but not too hard, because if you let it too long, they will go rock solid. So once you've done this, and by the way, I want to thank the 500 odd people that thumbed my comment up on SeaNanner's last video, where I asked to thumb it up so he could see it, so he could know that I'm doing a video recipe. And luckily he didn't get it, but hopefully this video recipe will get his attention. Alright, so once you've done, yep, that's about right. Once you've done that, you want to come and get the actual wine. In this case, I'm using Marqués de Valido. It's a Rioja from Spain. It's a Rioja Tinta because it is a red wine. You want to get half a cup of this, as you can see, and just pour it in to the recipe. So that will drown out all the butter. Okay, so now that it's been here for about 1 or 2 minutes, you're going to come over here and get your lemon juice, which is again from the cooperative, because it's across the road. It's across the road. And you want to get 1 tablespoon of the lemon juice. Just pour it into a tablespoon. Pour it in. Once you've done that, you want to stir it well again. Stir it. Stir it. Stir it. So once it's been stirred enough and the grapes are getting the best of the wine, you want to come over here and get this bramble jelly. This is really a jelly of blackberries. So
and epic proportions.
You want to get 4 tablespoons of this. That's a bit too much of one. You want to get maybe 2 of them. And add a bit more. And just put it in there and raise the heat up. Then you want to mix it all well. And try and put all the bramble jelly underneath the actual mixture so it melts and just forms a thick texture, a thick, sweet blackberry texture to the sauce. So as you can see, I'm just stirring it in, and now it's all really disappeared and it's all melted into the system of goods. Again, SeaNanners, I want to say that this is really a recipe of the few things you've said you like, and obviously if I lived in the US I would send you a little proportion of it, but unluckily I live in England and I can't do such thing. But just so you know, you are the man, my sir. Once you've done...
I love you, SeaNanners! SeaNanners! We love you!
You wanna...
I love you, SeaNanners!
You wanna get black ground pepper, and you just wanna get not even 1/2. You wanna get the smallest bit of black pepper, and just...
Oh, I've seen smaller bits of black pepper. Especially not on the floor.
That'll be cleaned up by the old ladies after. Once you've done that, you want to just put it on top and mix it again. This will add a little peppery taste for it. And you can really taste that now. I can taste that with my tongue, preferably, not my eyeball. So this is the actual end of the sauce, so you just want to keep on mixing it. And now we shall move on to the bananas themselves, the sea bananas.
Dun, 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 dun.
What I've done here is, with the sauce, I've added the wine, because you've so many times said that you love wine ever since you did the video with Hutch on Modern Warfare 2, where you were doing the special ops in the sniping mission and you were a bit intoxicated, it seemed, and it was rather funny, so I decided to include this. I also added grapes because you said you liked space, and I reckon they might represent planets and stars and shit like that.
No, he's not on drugs. Seriously.
Once this is boiling, just leave it for a bit. I'll move on to the bananas. And for this, we're going to use 2 bananas because they're for 2 people, me and James himself. And what you want to do?
It's funny because James is now famous.
Is you want to get the banana, just open it, obviously.
Famous before I was meant to be.
It's a banana of epic proportions. Oh god, he's got a knife!
The only thing you want to do is cut the top and bottom off and cut it in half. Remember to wash your hands before you do this procedure. You want to try and not make sure it doesn't break, because then you have to...
make sure it doesn't break.
Make sure it doesn't break, sorry. The only thing you want to do is turn on the heat.
The heat of doom.
Turn it off.
Turn it off and on again.
And add a bit of butter. No, that was the same. Banana was the same as butter.
Well done.
You can turn the heat down on the sauce by this time, because...
Which is stewing nicely.
then it will get a nice thick texture.
What good stew?
Just get your frying pan and put some butter in it to begin making the bananas of doom. The sea bananas.
It's now greasy like Robert Greene's hands.
And they like that because they're American and
British people suffer.
and you're British.
You evil people.
Just so you know, I'm not British. That might be obvious from my accent. I'm Spanish. So if you don't like my accent, then I'm sorry.
What happens if we don't like you?
You can edit that out later.
So now that the butter is into the frying pan and cooking that pudding, that banana doesn't look nice.
No, it doesn't.
You want to add on this banana and turn the heat down. And you just really want to boil it a bit, like fry it a bit. You don't want to really fry it too much. You just want to make it a bit brownish while the wine is cooking. So as you can see, I've cut it in half so it's got a smooth side to lay it onto the plate.
Of doom.
Of doom.